Hi, my name is Carmen Chu, San Francisco's City Administrator. The Office of the City Administrator is dedicated to good government. This past year has been incredibly difficult with COVID-19, but one of our key commitments is continuing to engage our community to make sure that we connect you with the services that you need, whether it's immigrant services or helping many of our local businesses to be more resilient and to make it through this tough time. So I hope that you'll be interested in hearing about some of the great accomplishments that this office and the dedicated public servants have provided.
This year, Animal Care and Control moved into our fabulous new home. We also responded to approximately 13,000 emergency calls and cared for nearly 8,000 animals like Coconut here. We facilitated more than 1,200 adoptions, transferred 2,300 animals to our adoption partners, placed nearly 700 animals in foster homes, and reunited nearly 500 lost pets with their families.
311 has answered over 23 million calls since its launch in 2007 and continues to serve as the central point of contact for city's information and services, ranging from COVID testing to street cleaning. This year, we were proud to expand the Connected Worker app to allow workers from various community benefit districts to access 311 service requests directly and in real time in order to provide faster response and eliminate duplicative efforts.
OSEA helps immigrants and residents with innovative programs like the San Francisco Pathways to Citizenship Initiative. We've hosted 6 virtual and 3 in-person workshops this year alone. And just like today's event, staff, CBO partners, and volunteers help immigrants navigate the complicated process of applying for citizenship. Since 2013, we have helped over 10,000 residents and their families become U.S. citizens. It definitely takes a village, but it's what we do.
The Office of the County Clerk has been working consistently throughout the pandemic, issuing and maintaining public records for our community. We reopened in-person services here in City Hall in June of this year. We've issued almost 4,000 marriage licenses throughout the year and officiated 3,000 marriage ceremonies by video and in person. We also processed almost 18,000 vital records, including birth and death records and confidential marriages, among other professional services.
On top of all the education and outreach work to support and protect trans communities from COVID, the Office of Transgender Initiatives also trained thousands of city and county employees on gender inclusion in order to make our city's services and workplaces more welcoming and affirming of trans and non-binary residents. This year, we even launched an online Transgender 101 training with the Department of Human Resources.
We just closed our 2022 Community Challenge grant cycle and received 29 applications. Earlier in the year, we awarded $2.4 million to 30 beautification and greening projects. Since the initiative began in 1991, the Community Challenge grant program has awarded well over $50 million to beautify and green San Francisco neighborhoods.
The Office of Labor Standards Enforcement recently finalized the settlement for $5.3 million against DoorDash, benefiting 4,500 workers. This is the largest settlement in the history of our office, ultimately putting us past the $100 million threshold in worker restitution since the office was established 20 years ago. Half of that restitution within the last 5 years.
Because of the pandemic and the shelter in place, our department had to cancel over 500 events. Our team was able to immediately pivot and manage the City Administrator's Department Operations Center, assisting with PPE distribution and coordinating any on-site activities. This past June, we were thrilled to support the reopening of City Hall, and since then we have scheduled over 600 events. We are looking forward to a busy 2022.
For over 60 years, Grants for the Arts has supported arts organizations, parades, and festivals in San Francisco. This year, we funded over $12 million to 250 organizations to bring arts and culture throughout the city, all while focusing on underserved communities.
The Mayor's Office on Disability provided COVID testing and vaccination sites, detailed guidance about physical accessibility, equitable access for people with disabilities while waiting in lines, how to communicate with deaf and hard of hearing residents, and how to reach isolated and homebound people with disabilities.
The Medical Examiner's Office performed forensic analysis on more than 1,600 cases in 2021. We've implemented new policies to issue final death certificates in less time.
We provide valuable data like the monthly accidental overdose report to inform policymakers and advance public health outcomes. And we recently received accreditation from the National Association of Medical Examiners.
On behalf of the City Administrator's Office, we want to thank you for your partnership and for your support. We are honored to serve you.